Hi guys, my name is Miranda and I wanted to come up here and talk about my weight loss journey because she wasn't cute and I feel like if anybody could relate to my story, I'm here for you. I am here for you because it's rough and it's never easy. Um, I began my weight loss journey in 2023 over the summer, but I started gaining weight 2022. It's because I moved 2 hours away to go to college and I ended up developing an adjustment disorder. And if you don't know what an adjustment disorder is, it's basically just having difficulty adjusting to a new area, a new situation, anything. And it comes with a lot of stress and loneliness and depression. And she took me out. I was a victim, and it was very hard for me. And I began binge eating, and it took a year of binge eating for me to even realize that I gained the weight in the first place. And it's like that mess snuck up on me because I had no idea what was actually going on. And so it hit me that I needed to make a change a year in. And that's when I was doing trial and errors of workouts that weren't actually working for me. And it made me more depressed because I kept gaining more weight doing these trial and errors. I finally realized what worked for me and my body 2023 over the summer. And I give all this credit to my brother because at the time he was working in landscaping and lawn care. And he would come home, put on his running shoes, and go out in that garage and run on the treadmill for 3 or 4 miles. And me at the time, I was just doing online classes at home. And it really made me like take a look at myself and be like, what are you doing? Because I was sitting at home doing absolutely nothing but classes. So I had zero excuse not to work out when my brother was out there doing that every single day after he got off work. That's when I started running, and I started running a mile, at least a mile every single day. And that's what started it for me. And then I began picking up other workouts that also worked for me, along with the cardio that I was doing. And I ended up losing around 25 to 30 pounds. At first, my start weight was 150, and then now I'm down to 123. So I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. And like I said, I give all my credit to my brother, Mateo. If you're watching this, you are the only reason why I got up and made a difference. And I also wanted to come up here and talk about the aftermath that not a lot of people like to go over. And trigger warning, eating disorders and body dysmorphia, because she took me out too, both of them. It started with me looking in the mirror and seeing my 150-pound self every single day. And even now, that's why I stress progress pictures so much, because if I didn't have that hardcore evidence in front of my face that I was losing the weight, I would have never known. And it left me very discouraged when I would look at my body, and still do look at my body every single day and think that I'm still at that same weight. And I just want people who can relate to this to know that like you're not alone, because I've been through it and it's not fun. And that also leads into poor eating habits for me, and I don't eat like I should in fear of gaining the weight again. And I dealt with it the entire time that I was losing weight, and also even now, because I still have goals even now after I've lost weight. And, you know, in my brain, that's the way that it lines up. Don't eat, lose weight. Don't eat, body goals. And it's not okay. And I want anybody out there who can relate to this to know that you can eat, you can be grateful for your progress, and you can do anything that you set your mind to. You just have to figure out what works for you and to keep pushing, because I know it's so difficult, and it was so difficult for me, especially when you don't have the support system that you would like, when you have people treating you and looking at you differently because of the weight that you've gained, and seeing the difference afterwards when people start to treat you differently after you've lost the weight. Like, I know for me, it's kind of hurtful to know that like you have people that are so close to you that will treat you entirely different just because you've gained 30 pounds. And me at 5'1", 30 pounds is a lot, and you could easily tell. You could tell if I gained 5 pounds, 2 pounds, shoot, especially with this face, these chubby cheeks. These cheeks ain't never going away, because these cheeks are not going away. I wish, but they're not. So it's having like my face this size and having an extra 10 pounds on that, it didn't look good on me. And so I just want, if I can help anybody feel better, or help anybody feel like they're not alone during this process, because I feel like I watch videos like this all the time, and it makes me feel like I'm not the only one who goes through this stuff. I just want people to know that it's hard, and it's not to make anybody feel discouraged, but I've been through it and I understand, and I just wanted to come up here and share my story, because yeah. So